Hey, thank you for coming back. And today I'd like to talk to you about a cable. I don't think I really did, with all my videos, I don't think I really did actual video just about a cable before. But cables are very important for all of us in modern day life. Data transfer, charging, all sorts of good stuff like that. Connecting other devices together. And the quality of the cable determines basically how well data is transferred, how good your data is being transferred, and charging, and all this good stuff. And a lot of us tend to rely on, we buy a lot of people, not everybody, buys a lot of different electronics, phones, tablets, monitors, gaming computers, all sorts of stuff. And sometimes people just use whatever cables come with their devices, or they rely on cheap type cables, the kind you can buy at the dollar store, gas station type of a thing. And then they wonder why sometimes it's not charging fast enough, or the data isn't going fast enough. Things of that nature. Maybe even why the cable is getting hot while charging. Well, it's the quality of the cable. So today, I'm going to talk to you about this. Well, it is from ESSAGER. It comes in this cool little pouch that you can reuse if you so wish. It's the ESSAGER 100-watt USB Type-C cable. USB Type-C on both ends. One end is a basic end, nothing special, has the name of it on there, and I think I just had it upside down. On the other end, if you could tell, it's a little bit longer. It's because in this little black piece right here, there's a little window that will tell you how many watts that your device is charging at. Now, you could get this on this little pack on Amazon for $10. It's a 2-pack. You get 2 6-foot cables. If that's too many for you, they do have a pack that's one of these cables, but it's $8.99 or $9. So I would suggest get the 2-pack for $10 and have one in case of an emergency. You can leave one at home, leave one in your car, take one to work as you still have one at home, blah, blah, blah. Now, you can, not only is this a charging cable, but you can use it for data transfer. And it's USB 2.0 data transfer at 480 megabits per second. It's capable or compatible with Power Delivery 3.0 and Qualcomm 4.0 quick charging. It also uses the eMarker chip inside, and it has a overcurrent, overheating, and over voltage protection built in. Now, this delivers power at up to 100 watts at 20 volts and 5 amps. Okay, right now is the part of the video where I'm going to show you a whole bunch of charts and pictures and stuff, and then I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. Okay, I hope you liked that little bit of all the charts and everything that I gave you. Now, like I said, this is a 6-foot long cable from ESSAGER. Comes with a nice cable tidy that's Velcro. No cheap wire bread tie type thing or silicone type cable tidy. Now, before I get into everything else, let me just plug this in and show you the power delivery window. Now, my phone is pretty much fully charged, so it's not going to show too much. But as you can see, it's up to 2. It keeps going between 2 and 4 watts. As you see right there. And, depending upon your device, that might fluctuate a little bit because, depending upon how much juice you have, or how well the battery is that you're trying to charge. Now, as I'm talking, I'm going to wind this up. So what do I think of the ESSAGER 100 watt USB Type-C cable? Well, I love this thing. I have another one at home, which is a 240 watt charger, same length. It's a 6-footer, just like this one, and that I've been using for well over 6 months. And I have had no problems with it, whether it be just charging my device like my phone and other items in my house, or with data transfer. No problems whatsoever. Now, the reason why I'm stressing about a good quality cable is that I don't have a 100 watt charger. Okay, first of all. So let me get you some stats here that I used to charge my phone with this cable specifically. Now, I ran my phone down, Pixel 7a, down to 35%. And in 30 minutes or a half an hour, I got a 36% charge using this cable and my Anker 65 watt charger that I reviewed a while ago. And in 1 hour charge, I got 58% charge on my Pixel 7a using the ESSAGER 100 watt charging cable and a 65 watt charger from Anker that I reviewed a while ago. Now, of course, if I had a 100 watt charger, it probably would have charged a little bit faster. You would probably got a little bit better numbers and stuff, but I don't have a 100 watt charger. 65 watts is fine for me. I don't need it. But if you do need, or if you do have a 100 watt charger or more, you need to get a good cable for that. Now, the reason why I say you need to have a good cable, especially with the higher wattage chargers out there, is a lot of the times the cables that come with your device are not rated to go above usually, let's just say 30 watts. Some of them are 15, 20, or 30 watts. And if you're going to plug it into a 100 watt charger and try to say, or even a 65 watt, and charge up your device, you might notice that the cable gets either warm or really, really hot, or sometimes maybe even melt. That's because the cable isn't rated to take that much power through it. Okay, you got to understand that. A 100 watt cable is a lot different than your basic cable you find at the dollar store, gas station, or whatever else. Those are not usually rated to take that much power through it or transfer that much power through it. So yes, having a really good quality cable, whether it be 100 watt, 240 watt, or whatever else, you'll notice a big difference. Try it. Like I said, this is $10 for 2 of them. I'm sure you got $10 to spend to try this out. I highly recommend it. I've not had a problem. And even when I drained this bad boy down to 1%, and charged it up using the 65 watt charger from Anker that I reviewed a while ago, this cable never got hot, slightly warm. And that was because this end was plugged into the charger, and that kind of got warm, so that heat transferred a little bit here. But at the other end, going into my phone, never got warm. The phone got warm because batteries always get warm. Don't get me wrong. Your battery will get warm, so your phone or device will get warm. This did not. So if you want to reduce the risk of your cable starting a fire, please, I implore you, get something like this. The ESSAGER 100 watt rated charging cable, which is also a data cable. Get that whatever you're using, even if it's just a power bank or a high wattage type charger. Getting a good quality cable that's rated 100 watts or more, you will definitely see a difference in your charging and data transfer rates and stuff like that. Okay, so play it safe, spend a little bit more money, get a good quality cable that you know will handle the power that's going through it. Use your standard cables that came with your device and everything like that as like a backup. But your primary cable should be a good quality cable that can handle at least 100 watts minimum. That's my opinion. You could take it at that or just keep doing what you're doing. Okay? So yes, the ESSAGER 100 watt USB C to C cable is definitely worth getting, especially since you're getting 2 of these and it's nicely braided for $10. Sorry about that. So yeah, get the ESSAGER 100 watt USB charging cable, USB-C to C cable. It's definitely worth every penny. If you don't trust the ESSAGER brand, look for like maybe an Anchor or Ugreen or somebody else out there. But definitely, I highly recommend you get a bare minimum of 100 watt charging cable for your in today's devices. Okay? And if you happen to like this video, please give it that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget about that notification bell. It would really help me out a lot if you were to share this video, maybe a few more of my others, on all of your social media. And until the next video, you, your friends, your family, and yes, even all of your pets, you all have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.